Christians, you got to stop calling Donald Trump the Antichrist. First of all, if you believe what you believe about the Antichrist and what he's capable of doing, the Antichrist that people have interpreted as, you would know, first off, Donald Trump is not smart enough to be the Antichrist. I am no fan of Donald Trump, but I have to come to his defense in this regard. He is not the Antichrist. The problem with this is that so many Christians are always trying to use the current events, use the news to interpret the Bible, rather than the Bible influencing how you understand the shaping of the world. But in this country especially, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he was probably the first one, FDR was probably the first one referred to as the Antichrist. John F. Kennedy was referred to as the Antichrist. Ronald Reagan was called the Antichrist. And people even took his name, Ronald Reagan, his three names combined, they were each with 6 letters. His first name, middle name, and last name. So 666, Ronald Reagan was the Antichrist. And I remember when he got shot, people were saying that he was the wounded beast, the beast that was wounded. So silly. The latest and the most recent greatest of those who, of persons who thought to be was anti-Christian or was the Antichrist was Obama. I mean, people love to say Obama was the Antichrist. Hitler was thought to be the Antichrist. Gorbachev was thought to be the Antichrist. Putin was thought to be the Antichrist. The fact of the matter is, none of these people are the Antichrist, primarily because the Antichrist is never spoken of in the Bible in terms of it being, in a proper noun sense, this person, this individual. The Antichrist is a system. The Antichrist is a body politic. I believe that the ultimate expression of the Antichrist as a body politic is the Catholic Church, which was definitely future to the recipients of those in Thessalonica who received the epistle of Paul talking about the Antichrist, or I should say talking about the son of perdition or the man of sin, because even Paul never says Antichrist. The only apostle who ever mentions Antichrist is John, and he mentions Antichrist 4 times in 1 John and 1 time in 2 John. But the Antichrist is never spoken of as a singular individual with the proper name or the proper noun description as the Antichrist with the definite article preceding Antichrist. Never says that. So we have to stop taking all these men in these political figures and calling them Antichrist. As much as I can't stand Donald Trump, he is not the Antichrist. He's just another politician who is greedy for power, money, fame, glory, like every politician in U.S. history. In fact, every politician in history in general. So stop calling people Antichrist when it's not even a proper description of a singular individual or a singular standout individual, and the Bible doesn't say otherwise. Be provoked and be persuaded.